All right. Good morning. Today is May the 8th, 2025. And we just started the broadcast. Already the market has been running up. The 15 minutes chart sort of showing this red price action here. This is like pretty much 45 minutes. So the next 30 minutes should be at least green in one way or the other. But it's only 10:20 now, so I'm not going to be entering any position. No doubt, this is a great place to long the market. But then again, if I'm going to long this market, where would my stop loss be? Probably around here, or probably around here. That's a big risk nonetheless. It's only 10:20. I don't usually get in before 10:30. 10:30 is the time that I like to get into the market. At least then I know what is happening. I don't have to get in at 10:30, but I can wait after 10:30 before I get in. But not before 10:30 though. It has to be after 10:30. That way I know, or I can see what the market has done, and I can decide I can see what the trend is. And if you look at the daily chart here, you can see my mouse moving there, so you can see that it's looking red, but it shouldn't be a red day though. It should be a green day, and that's because the previous day was a green day, so it should be a green day. So again, the next 15 minutes or so, at least next 15 minutes or next, that's probably 30 minutes, should be a green day, and it might take out this here and continue going up. That's what I will have to wait for to see. So just have to wait. See what's going on. So yeah, that's good. If I was chasing the slice, so if I was using the slice method and I went in here and got in here, that's 8 points. 4 or 5 contracts, that's pretty good. That's good money right there. But the thing is, I don't trade like that, at least not for now. See, it says 130. Okay, all right. Not sure what is wrong with YouTube. Really don't know. Okay, probably should close that. what's going on with YouTube. Such. Whatever. All right. So there we go. It should be 15 minutes. Should be at the screen there. It should be a 15 minutes closing for this candle here, and that's what we're seeing right here. So there we go. For me though, what I want to see before getting in is I want to see if it takes out this, if it flips inverse action. I want to see it come back and then continue going on before I go long, because I think this might be this is gonna be a green close, a green candle close. I think so. But days like this is pretty much patience, having the patience to just waiting. Yeah, I really have no idea what is going on with YouTube. I'm gonna put this right here. So today is gonna be more or less just waiting. You know, I wouldn't want to get in. This was the first place one got in. This reversal here, with a stop right here. So this is a wait till it gets there. Yeah, that would have been just perfect. Would have been just perfect. So now it's 9:30. This is normally time that I would start looking for trades after 9:30. Now there's no need getting in anywhere here because it could it could come down, or it just probably could continue going up. But it's not a high probability trade at all. It's not. Trying to set this. Okay. Yeah. View the stream. Yeah, I'm just getting an error with YouTube, and I'm not sure what that error is. So again, the best time to get in here is at this point, which was at 10:15 close, but because the next 15 minutes is gonna be pretty much green. I don't want to get in there because it's 10:15 and I trade based on time. So my entry would be typically would be 10 after 10:30. So that would be my entry. So now this is shaping up to be what I call inverse action, and it's just pretty much when trend changes, it goes from down and suddenly moves to up. So that's inverse action. That's what we have right here. You can see, and that's what's going to happen here. There are dynamics with actions like this. The inverse action, there are dynamics. There are things that the chart would do. There are things that the price action would do. When it comes to this type of price action, I don't love it. It's not my best chat action. I really don't like it. That's because there's much noise to it. There's much noise to such price action movement, and that's why I don't really like them. Where is that? All right. So if this is gonna be a true inverse action, so what we'll see something like this, and then it comes down, and then it continues going up. If that's what's gonna happen. This is what we should see on the price. Now, if that is what's going to happen, though, if it doesn't happen, alternatively, what could happen is this could come down. This is 78, roughly about 78 ESR. It could come down, makes a red day and then continue going up. But I do not think that's gonna be the issue. That's because the daily chart, it looks like this is gonna be a green day, and also the weekly chart supports the green day too. So I think it's gonna be a green day for sure. So now all I have to do is just to be patient and wait for a good setup. Pretty much, that's all I have to do. All right. Okay, there we go. It's coming down. So this is the first. I'm gonna label this first alternative. The second alternative would be something like this. So this is the second alternative. So I'm gonna label this the red action. Alternatively, though, what could happen here is, yeah, there's a couple of things that could, couple of ways. So, okay, so this is shaping like a red day, though, but we'll have to wait for this candle to close to see. It has to come down here. It has to come down right here to this point before we can confidently say, okay, it's gonna continue going down, right? But I don't think I will be chasing that downtrend. I normally want to go with the trend, but I don't think I'll be chasing that downtrend. I'll be waiting for a counter trend, which is waiting for the up movement. That's what I think would be the best risk to reward, at least for me. So alternatively, this would be, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. This is, it could be something like this. That's what we're seeing here. So label this green. So we have these two variations. All right, so we're good. Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is 10:39 now, 10:40. Still haven't gotten into any trade. Basically just waiting. Now, if you look at the daily chart, I don't think this is gonna end the green. I don't think it's gonna end red. I think it's gonna end green. Now, I wouldn't want to be chasing the red because I don't feel like that's where the reward is, the risk to reward is. I really don't feel so. So this is 10:30, so 10:45. So the next 45 minutes is gonna be, the next 5 minutes is gonna be probably a red or maybe a green close. So one thing is pretty much clear with this action is that the volatility is dead. Pretty much, the volatility is dead, and compared to what we've seen in the past 2 weeks, where there's like you know, what is it? Almost yeah, 540 points in a single day. So the volatility is that what we're seeing right now is just 30 points. This is typically what it would normally be without the volatility. So, but now the volatility is dying up. That is pretty much clear. It could come back. You know, there are you know it would, I think it would definitely come back. Usually it depends on what happens, because looking at the daily chart here, this is a 1 2 3. Now this could be just a three wave. This could be a wave A and a three wave down with B, and then a three wave up with C. Alternatively, this could be 1 2 3 4 5. So in that case, we would be going into a bull market. I do not think that's. I think this would be a bear market. That's what I think. Or at least we're still in the bear market. So we'll see. So at least it's not looking like this. It's not looking like a red day. So far, at least so far, we can't tell yet until this continues going up. Then we know it's not gonna be red. It's gonna be up. Now, when it gets to this point, when it gets to inverse action, I'm not gonna be going long there. I'll wait for that inverse action to complete and then retrace back. That retracement back, I could be chasing that, or I could just wait for a continuation of the trend. So I think I may have to wait for the continuation of a trend. If not, then I'll be right now taking a trade today. But at least you can see what's going on the chart. You want to be careful with trades that you want to choose your trades right. Again, days like these are not. I don't love days like this because it's just much harder for you to, trading is much harder, Okay, the 15-minute chart shows that shows that this is coming down. So this is a red. So if it's a red, then this is what I'll be waiting for. I'm not gonna get in on the red because these candles are, the risk to reward is not even worth it. This is like 9 points, 10 points, 7 points. It's not what I want to see. I'm gonna be chasing the uptrend. That's what I'm gonna be chasing. That's what if it comes down. But if it goes up, I already have my proposals drawn up. Okay, that 5-minute candle ended green, which is a good thing for the bulls. Naturally now we should continue going up, but I don't know if I should be getting in here. This is not, to be honest with you, if I get in here, my risk would be right here, and the reward could be somewhere here or just somewhere top here. Just to be conservative, it will be somewhere here, which is not bad. What is it? Risk to reward is 2, which is pretty much good. But then again, it's already coming down, so it's shaping to, this is what it's shaping like. It's shaping to be something like this, which is this right here, and then continues going down. I don't want to chase the downtrend because the risk to reward for me is not a high, it's not a trade that I'm comfortable I rather miss the downtrend than chase the uptrend. That is what I want to chase because on the daily chart it's looking bullish. Yeah, it's good to have the 50 minutes chart because you can see if if this 15-minute chart closes red, or perhaps if it closes green, then we can probably say that it will continue going on. But if it closes red, then there's a high chance that the next 50 minutes candle is going to be a red close too, and in that case, it will bring the price lower. I don't know, like it's probably gonna end up getting here. That's what the trend would be, and then it would most likely bounce up. So the time then would be, if it's gonna get down, it would probably get down there by 11:15, 11:15 or so. That's a reasonable time. It's 11:32. Yeah, we could surge. The trend could surge, and so we just one 5 minute candle. It could just get down there. That usually and it's looking like it already on the Nasdaq. Yeah. Okay. So at this point now, this is the bias is pretty much clear. So the bias means this means that this is gonna come down more. So at this point, we're now convinced that this is it pretty much. This is what it's looking like. This is what it's shaping like. So we can go ahead and probably delete this. So this is what it's shaping itself like. But the risk here with this trade is pretty. I mean, if you're gonna go in, then your stop loss will be somewhere around here, and you be targeting somewhere around here. But it's kind of have to close though, which is not bad, but the risk to reward is not good either. Actually, it's not bad. Could be more. Oh, what? So what I'm thinking of doing is, okay, I think this is a good risk to reward. I don't like taking more than 2 trades. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get in on some trade here. Oh, there we go. What I was gonna get in on those 2 or 3 contracts, but it's just backing up again. This is just going back up again. There we go. All right. If it's going back up again, then that's not good for the bears. All right. So, okay. Then we still have this. This is what we still have then. Um, Probably something like this. Yeah, this is what we still have. And then something like this. All right. So this was the run up there, followed by this, and now this is inverse action. It's gonna come back down, and then continue going up. There we go. All right. Okay, so this is pretty much this would pretty much be a good entry. If this closes screen, this is a sign to get in on the longs, and the target would be just about here. Alternatively, I could wait for a confirmation and just wait until it clears out, until it goes up there to signify that interest. But this is pretty much bullish now. This is going to be a 15-minute bullish candle. The next one is going to be same 15 minutes bullish candle. So this is bullish. This at this point, this is a good entry now. I think I'm gonna have to get in with getting a place that the stop would be reasonable stop. So this is what we have. It came down pretty low. This is a wall level rejection, and it's gonna go up here, probably get here, and then see what happens there. So yeah, this is good. Now if this closes green though, if it closes green, it has to close green. If it closes green, then yeah, that would be a good place to long. Okay, there we go. So it did not close green, so this is still bearish. It's crazy because you see it went out, and if you had a stop loss, it would go out and take out your stop loss. So there we go. That's what I'm talking about. In this case, going short would not be a good idea because it's too much risk. Now the good idea would be going long. So because eventually it's gonna reverse. It's gonna go up eventually. So we're gonna have something like this. So this is now. So what we're looking for now is a place to go long. There we go. Yeah, it would suck if you went short and had your stop loss here, and it goes and takes out the stop loss and then goes down. That is a very annoying thing, but that's just the way chat works. So again, this is pretty much, I wouldn't want to be risking 7 points just to make this. It's not something I want to be doing. So my best bet here is to wait for this red action. There might be one more red, one more 50 minutes red. So till at least 11:15, and then or perhaps you can even go short right here, and what the stop would be, it's way here, which is not good. So yeah, the best would be to wait for the longs and go long. Now if I was trading options, I wouldn't mind going short, buying puts here, because options is what it is, but trading futures is different thing because you have to use stop loss. So going short doesn't make sense. What makes sense is going long. So that's what I'm gonna be doing because of the candle size and the risk. So the risk, that's pretty much the main thing there. All right. So what range is this? This is 37 points, 0.67%. Yeah, there we go. So again, looking at the daily chart, even though this looks like a red day, I don't think it should be a red day. It should be a green day, at least a green close. It should be a green close, not a red day. So I'm gonna be chasing that. Um, what is this? All right, there we go. This is good. So what I want to see is I want to see this push up, come down a little bit, and then continue going up. Because if you went long here, you shouldn't be going long here anyways. But if you try to go long here, the risk will be somewhere down here, which is huge. You don't want to be doing that. And that's because we're trading on the 5 minutes. There we go. Yeah, so that's why you shouldn't be going long. And you have to wait for the candle to even close green anyways. I want to see equal level rejection. So something like this. More or less it should be something like this. This is what it should be. Something like this is good enough. And there we go. Then the entry would be here. So again, this probably has more to go. Actually thinking about it now, this is 15. I don't know if I want to get in here. Under 15 minutes could be possible, but if I was bearish now, this would be a good entry because the stop loss would have to be here then, and this would take about 50 more minutes. But I think it's better for me to just wait. So here would be the first place, which is 0.52 here. It's good too, but then again, your stop loss is already taken. So yeah, this is already 15 minutes, so that's 30 minutes. All right. So when I'm waiting for an entry here, I want to get a good entry. If I get a good entry, then I'll be going longs. Target would be 50% ESR, 61% ESR, or even 78. So I want to see it go that come down, continue going on. That's what I want to see. So I want to see bullishness on the chart before I can go in longs. Oof. All right. Yeah, the candles today are a bit spiky, all over the place. There we go. It's crazy. Yeah, it took out the stop loss here. Also took out the stop loss here, and starts going down. Isn't that crazy? It's funny to know that where it took out that stop loss was just, if you kind of measure this candle here, is just about 38.2, isn't it? 38.2, just about a quarter of that candle's length. So, and if we measure this to see if that makes any sense, which is where we would have to. This went further. This went, yeah. It just keeps taking stop losses out. All right. So this is 45 minutes of red action. I think what we'll have to see now is going to be a green action, upwards movement, and that's what I want to catch. I want to see this before I go long. That's what I want to see. So we've already seen this downwards movement, or we're still in this leg now. I want to see this, and I want to see this path. Then that's what I want to see before I go long. This is pretty much a 23.6 ESR. That's what it is. So it should pretty much be green from here on. Yeah, these candles are really bouncy, but bouncing around pretty good. We have like each candle is 7 points, 10 points. That's putting so much huge risk. So if you're gonna get in the trades like this, you wanna use probabilities. You wanna size down. Like look at this candle. It's 19 points on ES. So it's something else, It's probably more on Nasdaq. So there we go. Yeah, the candles are huge. They're really huge. It wasn't like this prior days. Okay, all right. So we are just about seeing this right now, but I wanted to pull back and continue upwards before I get in on the longs. Eventually, this is gonna be a green day, I think, or at least a green, yeah, a green candle close. But before I can get in any long, I want to see this type of movement before I can get in longs. Now, it may not do that at the bottom. It may do that somewhere here. That's, that's okay. But I want to see, that pullback and continuation up. Right. Look at this candle. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, it's really crazy. All right. Probably means that the trend is gonna be on the upside. That's what it means. That's a green day, really. Yeah. So again, that's why I said I'm not gonna be chasing downtrend because this downtrend is more or less is deceptive. Yeah, that's one hell of a candle. That is one hell of a candle. Yeah. I mean, there's like this. It's you can trade it, but you wanna size down. You really wanna size down, like you 100% wanna size down. So this is what we're talking about. Then, I still wanna see this. It's gonna happen. That's what I wanna see before I get into any trade. Now, if I don't see that, I don't think I'm gonna get into any trade whatsoever. So we've already seen this. We've already seen this. So now we're seeing this. Yeah, days like this are just ridiculous. Ridiculous. You see how fast it is. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna put that at, it's gonna get 78.6. That is probably where the movement is going, edging to, and way above that. So what I'm gonna be doing here is to label this. All right, this is still the first 15 minutes of that green action. I bet it's probably gonna be another 15 minutes there to make it 30 minutes. But normally you would probably want to enter right here, but actually no, not right here. This is huge risk. It doesn't even make any sense. So you want to enter after I've done that and then put back. This is where that entry would be. So it's somewhere right here. That's the entry. So let's see what happens here. Just watch and wait. Probably makes sense to put this right here where that this is 61.8. 61.8. There we go. Now, if this closes green, I may go long. Actually, I shouldn't be going long because I want to see this. This is what I want to see. I want to see it bounce back and then continue up. That's what I want to see. Because if it closes green and then I go long, the risk it will be quite a small risk, but it could easily take out that stop loss easily. So on the other hand, if I was trading options, probably would be I would be buying while it's making this down here, because the reason why I'm buying is because I've seen that this is 30 minutes of downside. Then I would be buying here, hoping to get out at 38 or 50%. So that's what I would be doing if I was trading options. But trading options and trading futures, it's all different. They're all different. The way you trade options, it's not the same way you trade futures. With options, you only have to worry about getting the trend, getting the right direction. But with futures, you have to worry about getting the right direction and also the timing. The timing has to be perfect. So that's why. All right. Okay. So yeah, I want to see a red and then it continues going up. That's what I want to see. If I see that, then I would be going long. So which is right here. This is where I want to enter. Okay, so seeing dynamics. Just looking at the dynamics of this price action here. So the first 15 minutes candle, that's what we have here. And what is this even? I have to label this. It's 175. Yeah. And that's 87.87. That was at 10:45. All right, this is 60. Okay, all right. Now, I wouldn't, even if it means that I don't take a trade today, that's totally fine. I'd rather not take a trade than, jump in and get whipped around and then lose what I shouldn't be losing. Right? So, gotta have that patience. You really gotta have that patience. So it's more or less looking like this. Uh, More or less looking like this. So there's no doubt that it's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce. There's no doubt about that. Just like we've had, you know, this is what. Nope, this is what I'm like worried about. Uh, 78. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is too rangy, too bouncy. There we go. Like I said again, on the on the daily chart, this is gonna be a green day. That is given on daily chart. It's going to be a green close. So all this was pretty much noise, and that's the reason why I did not want to get in on the short side. But I wanted to get in on the long side, though the risk, I could have gotten in here, but the risk was just too much. So that's just that. Waiting for a point where the risk is not that much. So this is pretty much it. It should bounce back though. It may bounce back. It may. So what we're seeing right here is it may bounce back. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna. I mean, looking at the 15-minute chart, that's probably what's gonna happen. That's 15, so it's pretty close. 11:30. But it would take out. Yeah, it's already doing that. So once it does that, once it inverses, so once we have the inverse action, it's gonna bounce back and then continue going up. Now I may get in. I may just short it. That may be what I have to do now, because that's a good trade to just short it. Since I couldn't get in on the long side of it, the risk is just way too much. There's no way I could get in here and have stop loss right here. That's just ridiculous. So now that it's doing this, then I have to shut it. Even if I was trading options, that's also what I would do. I would have to shut the stop right here. I would have to buy puts, and eventually it's gonna come down. There's no doubt about that. And also that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna have to shut, because this is, I've missed the entry right here. Not really missed the entry, but it means I have to still wait. I have to be patient and wait until it pulls back and then continues going back up. Once it's 12 p.m., I don't like trading past 12 p.m. Once it's 12 p.m., that's it for me, at least for the day. So because of that, I'm gonna be going long instead. I'm gonna be going short. I mean, because the short would be a good that would be a good trade. Nonetheless, that would be a very good trade. I don't want to short now because this probably has way more to run up anyways. I could get right here or even right here. That's possible. I want to see sign of weakness first before I short. So that may be it. So 15, that's 30. So yeah, everything.
Market data connection lost.
Everything. That's my.
Market data connection re-established.
It's my IBKR going off there. So buying puts would be very good now. This did not give me the option or give me the opportunity to short, so there's no need for this. But this is what we have now, and it's gonna pull back. That is, guaranteed. It's gonna pull back. Though the thing that I want to short right here to capture this down movement, or I could just wait and capture the continuing upside movement. If I'm gonna wait, then that means that will be after 12 p.m., which I wouldn't be trading after 12 p.m. So this is a lovely price movement, no doubt. So I'm gonna be waiting for a shot. That's what I'm gonna be waiting for. I want to see weakness though. I want to see weakness first. I want to see weakness first. All right. Yeah, so this is 30 minutes. 30 minutes of green will be followed by at least another 30 minutes of red. So yeah, it's 45. I want to see 40. whatever, man. Yeah, that is one strength. There's one heck of a strength. Yeah, so totally missed me out on that strength. Did not have any longs. I couldn't get any longs because why would I? You know, the risk is way too much. So that doesn't mean that I still can't get into a trade. Definitely doesn't mean that. So my best bet would be to now shut right at this point, which is right here after the inverse action. But I'll let it show me sign of weakness first. So there's only strength in this. There's no sign of weakness, but it's gonna come down. There's no doubt on that. It's gonna come down. That's 100%. So, but I want to see sign of weakness first, and I want to see sign of weakness. Yeah, looking at the daily chart, for the rest of the day though, it has more to run up. It could run up here. That's a possibility. Has way more run up to do. But in the immediate though, this is bearish. There's gonna be a short opportunity somewhere here. It's gonna come down, and then there we go. So this is one. This is a bearish sign here. Okay. So this is an IAC retracement. So there we go. IAC rescission. Rescission. The rescission beyond crossing. So that is a sign of weakness, though it's not a total weakness. I mean, the strength on this chart. As a matter of fact, you wanna be long anyways, but it's gonna come down like this. It's gonna come down here, something like this, and then continue going up if that's the case. So this is what we'll see, and then continuation of going up. This is what it should be. And we're already seeing this right here now. So want this to close red. This is 5 or 6 points. Now, if I was trading options, I would be going short. I would be buying puts, but the real trend would be trying to catch the upwards movement, because on the daily chart, this is a green day on the daily chart. So All right. So this to me is pretty much weakness. This is pretty much weakness. When it does this is pretty much weakness, and also for the fact that this is now would be 45 minutes of green price action. So this is pretty much weakness. I should be going on a short, though I want to see a red candle first before I go on a short. Right. I want to see a red candle first before going on a short, before shorting this. What I should be doing really though should be chasing the uptrend, because that's where the trend is. I'm not even going short, because if I go short, it might come down to 38.2. That's not a whole lot, and it's gonna do that pretty quickly anyways. But if I was going long after it already come down to 38.2 or 23.6, whatever, then I have that mindset that I'm on the right side of the trend. So that's really what I want to be doing, going long. All right, so this is good. So the 50-minute chart kind of convinces us that this is 45 minutes of price action in the green on the green side. That is typically the highest that it would be. Yeah, so now this is the weakness I'm talking about, but I really like to see a red candle first. All right. Okay. All right. So this is convincing quite a lot. It's 45 minutes of green should be followed by 30 minutes of red. So I was thinking of going long, but I missed out. There was no entry because there was none of this. So, but now I think my best bet would be to go short. I want to see, though. I want to see a red candle first before I can go short. This is weakness, no doubt, but I want to see red. I want to see a red close. All right, there we go. So okay, all right. So this is more reasonable though. This is more reasonable. This is like 3 points, 4 points. That's reasonable. All right, there we go. So still waiting for a red close. So there we go. Interesting. Yeah, it has way more to run up. Has way more to run up. So there we go. And while all this is going on, it never actually gave me the chance to get in. That's fine. This was probably what I was looking for, but that's not convincing enough for me. I won't take that. So there's gonna be a significant red. So no doubt about that. It's gonna be that. There's gonna be that. That's gonna happen. So this is 60. This is good. There we go. Nice. What a strength. What a magnificent strength. All right, so this is good. Well, it sucks that I, did not have, did not give me a place to get in, but that's totally fine. There are days like that, so suppose probably we'll do 75 because he did 73 yesterday. So 73. 11:45, 12 o'clock. There we go. Right, so this never happened. Yeah, what a massive day. This is massive. What a massive day. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So 75. So I was just about right. 75. Because yesterday was 73, I believe. What is it? 60, 76. Okay. So today wouldn't be different. It would be, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but the same range. All right. So we're good. This possibly couldn't go as far as so this is still 45 minutes of trend. Yeah, no doubt the best my best bet now or my is not to go long but to go short. So that is what I have to be so that I know for sure is to go short. So we've had this. So we're gonna have these possibilities. Nice. Really beautiful. All right, just about right. Very beautiful on the upside. Yeah, beautiful on the upside, really beautiful. Tomorrow may also be a green day tomorrow, but it wouldn't be as. I don't think it would be. It might actually be a massive red day. That's because on the weekly chart. Let's see the weekly chart. Yeah, it could also be a massive one. Why not? So we'll probably be saying that this is 1, 2, 3. It's looking like it. It's looking like looking like a. So far, this is what we've had. Interesting price action. Interesting. Yeah, there are days like this. There we go. So guaranteed now we're gonna have at least a 15 minutes sell off. So it might come down to 23.6, which is good in terms of points, or possibly even 38. But I'm not thinking 38. I'm thinking probably 23.6. To be honest. All right, this is 77 points. So this is massive. This is really massive and interesting quite a lot. I'm thinking probably most of the good price action that or the best setups that one can take is. There's this setup, which is this reversal here. It's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Another setup would be to wait after the reversal and then chase for the and then follow on the uptrend, which is gonna happen. Also, I think. All right, I'm gonna be going long, short. I'm gonna be going short. I want to see a red close. I'm gonna be going short with just with tiny contracts first, because with just few contracts first, because of the trend, the downside. It may come up because this is probably what it might look like, something like this. And if I could see more weakness, then I may add more to it. But this is probably what I'm looking out for. So that's why I'll be going with small contracts there, kind of sizing down. want to see a red candle. I want to see a red close, a red candle first. Yeah, impressive. I love it. It's wonderful. Yeah, though I gotta say this hardly happens. It hardly happens. Well, hardly happens like this. You know, it's just once in a while you see price actions like this. They do happen in the chat for sure, but it's not every day. This is 11:45, so that's what we have here, 11:45. So that's good. So I want to see a red close on this candle. All right, there we go. Okay. My anger is that these candles tend to be, oh well, this is not too bad. Like I don't want to be seeing this massive 11 points candles, because those with those, it's hard to, the risk to reward is no longer worth it, right? But with if it was a decently priced candle, then the risk to reward would be worth it. So I just want to see this close red. That's what I want to see. I want to see that close red, and then that would be where I would thinking about my shot. But this is ridiculous. This is 10 points. This candle is 10 points. So that's the reason why I did not get in here, because this is it's the risk is now too much, right? Yeah, if it's too much risk, I may not even get in, because 11 points candle, that's not unless I can go in one contract. It's not really what I want to be risking so much for. That's crazy. 9 points candle. That's wide. Yeah, I'll probably be risking a little tiny. I'm gonna be sizing down really good. Looking at this is what is it? So yeah, there we go. I want to see that candle close. 5. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'm thinking going in on. Yeah, this is moving way too fast. It's moving way too fast. Then I would like it to move. Yeah, it's moving way too fast. I'm gonna have to put in where is my what is it called? Drawings, Fibonacci retracement. So 38.2 seems reasonable, so we should put it down here. I'll just perhaps just a little bit here. So let's see. It's really not convincing. Well, it hasn't even closed yet. I just kind of went in small contracts because yeah, that was pretty quick. This has to be 15 minutes. I would not be going long here. Definitely would not be. So this will be a shot. I don't know if it's gonna get a 38.2. That's what I'm thinking it would be. Even if it doesn't get there, I'll have to bring down my stops to cover cost. if it takes me out though, which is probably looking like it, I'm not gonna be going in any long. I'm not gonna be going short. I think it's 12 p.m. so I would not be trying to get back at it. That would be totally perfect with me if it takes me out there. Have my loss defined, so that's totally fine. Though it's gonna get really down. That is one thing that is guaranteed. It won't stay there forever. It's gonna go down. It should be going down again. This points to the yeah, this is a good shot. If it goes up, and I was buying options, I would definitely be shorting this. Be buying puts because it's gonna reverse. When you have price action like this, you expect a reversal before it continues going up, and that's just the way the market works. So we can see this is 77 points. That is at the top of the range. 77 points is pretty much at the top of the range. Yesterday was about 73 points, even though it was a form of FOMC. So 77 points. That is probably one of that, is, if not gonna be the highest range that you would see for today. So that is 77 points. So you are at the top of the range. The only reasonable thing to do here is to go short. That is the only action you can do, because that is the trend of the market. That's where the market is going down. That is where the market is going. So after the downward movement, then it's gonna continue probably going up, and that is probably where else you wanna be at. But now, for now, this is a very high probability trade, downward movement. Now, unfortunately, I'm only going this with few contracts, but it's just me watching my risk. I could get in 2 more, which is what I intend to do, but I want to see weakness on this chart first. That's not when the risk to reward is not right. Yeah, it sucks. Right. Yeah, it's crazy strength on this upward movement. It's funny because I watched all this, don't know what it is though, but it's just that it's way too much risk involved. That is what there's way too much risk involved. Yeah. What am I doing? What the heck am I doing? How can I get this right? Yeah, 15. You're the best. Yeah, suddenly the movement has just died off now after all this crazy amount of running up, crazy amount of strength. It's interesting, no doubt, though, to kind of see the dynamics in price action. If I see, I want to see another red candle. Once I see that, I'm gonna be going, short again. I'm gonna be adding to my shots. I have a stop loss here at the top of this red candle. I hope it doesn't take it out, because if it does take it out, you know, I would be done for today. Yeah, looking at this screen, it was really hard for me to get in here because of the risk involved. I mean, I could have gotten in here. Naturally, I want to see it come down and then continue going up, um, but he left and never came back. The only time he came back was this time here. So there's something going on there in a way. All right, so looking at this is a 15 minutes candle. 50-minute green candle there. So this is probably looking like a double touch. I don't know. So if this candle closes red, then I'm gonna be going adding more to my contracts, because this is top of the range and we should be seeing a reversal. All right. Okay, so this is more or less what I would want to see. I want to see it close red. If it does that, I'm gonna be adding to my positions right here. The target natural area would be 38.2. Right, this has to close red. If it closes red, then I'm gonna be adding 2 more contracts. Yeah, I don't know what to call this. If it's a red close or a green close. I mean, looks like a green close, I guess, or perhaps a red close. Red close on this chart here. But it was a green close on this chart here, so it's a disparity that I don't know much about. All right, so this probably gonna take me out here, and that would be, yeah, that's it for me today. Though this is gonna be a red day, it's not a red day, sorry, it's a green day, but this is going to bounce back. It's gonna come down, There's no doubt about that. But for me today, I think this is it. I'm going to end this stream today, and this should be it.